Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Sin City Radio. It's your boy Cash, chilling as usual. Got my man Father Time with me. What's good with your brother?
What's cracking, Doc?
You know how we do it, network politicking like we always do about this time. I thought I was no for shizzle. No, okay. Jabin, what's happening? What's up? What's up with you? Chill. What's happening with you? Y'all know how we do it, man. Getting it in for that little fun for a couple of hours, kick the Willie Bobo and all that old good shit. Hey, man,
Yo,
did you hear this little news that yeah, you heard about it. Snoop Dogg owned Death Row again. Well, he owns Death Row Records now.
yeah, he been saying he's trying to get it for the last couple of years. I guess he got it now.
Yeah, now he officially owns the Death Row brand. Now, I don't think that means he owns the catalog. He don't own like All Eyes on Me and all that shit, but he owns the brand. So now he can like put albums out under Death Row Records.
That's cool. I wonder if he got to give up his Def Jam shit.
Well, that was his whole. From what I was reading, that was his whole goal to start working with Def Jam because Def Jam actually owned it first, and then they sold it to someone else. I can't think of the name of it, but they they he wound up buying it from damn, I can't think of their name, but yeah, he in the process of finalizing it. But like I said, I don't think he owns the catalog. Time of they saying why you so dark, man.
I ain't got no lamp, people. Damn.
I y'all gotta excuse the backdrop. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. Chrome are having some difficulties with they shit, so I have no backdrop today. So I'm just straight green screening today. So dang, what's happening?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We chilling. No, they say send
Technical difficulty.
yeah, they say send your cash out, man. They buy your lap.
Okay.
Like I said. But this is no fault of mine. This Chrome and did something and they trying to get it fixed. So today they said I couldn't use no backdrop, so just green screen it. Okay, now here we go. T saying they can barely hear you, Father Time.
Yeah, I guess. So I got to hold the mic in my hand. Can you hear me now?
You probably do. To either hold the mic or the phone close to you. One of them.
Can you hear me now?
Dang, what's been going on?
I got two motherfucking microphones.
Nothing much.
Wait.
Hold on, as I'm calling. Is it delightful?
It is. Good evening.
Hey, how y'all doing? Oh man. Well, the time when they say they can't hear you, man. But like I said, I was saying that I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he owns the whole catalog, but now he can't start putting records out up under the Death Row label now. So any artist that he signed, he has the right to put the Death Row, the Death Row emblem. And you know what? And I was wondering, I started seeing him wearing that Death Row emblem a lot. Like, damn, Snoop just keep wearing that Death Row emblem. Like, damn. But then I'm thinking, like, well, that did start his career, so maybe that's why he like fuck it. He his own artist now. He will pretty much what the fuck he want to. But he was wearing it because he was that close to buying the Death Row brand, which I guess would be kind of cool considering that's where you started from.
He gave one to Eli Manning. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I didn't really think that too much about it. I'm pretty sure Eli ain't for the cut no album.
I know, but I'm just saying. He getting that emblem back out there. What he's doing.
Right. You know what? Look, I never been oh, I gotta have one of them. But I always wanted a Death Row emblem. I always wanted one.
I wonder how much they cost.
I was looking them up. But they vary. But me, you know how scared I am to buy shit over the internet. So it's like, I'm like, ooh, I seen one. I'm like, man, that motherfucker probably ain't real. That motherfucker probably copper. It probably gonna turn as soon as I get it. So I was scared to buy it. But I really, truly do want a Death Row emblem.
Snoop, he might give you one.
Yeah, all right.
Hit his ass up on Instagram. You never know, man. Never know.
All right. Well, check this out, man. Might as well have a little fun now. Got this video, people. Nah, I posted it today on my page, but then the video is crazy, and it just go to show you that everybody always talk about how terrible the hood is. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all heard, "Ooh, I couldn't live there because that's the hood, and that's this, that's that." Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, but I think everything happens everywhere, just be on a different type of scale. So this is such a lively bunch tonight. I'm gonna play this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Greg. What's going on?
You want to get an Audi?
Huh?
You want to get an Audi?
I'm right here, man. I'm so tired of the problems you caused back there.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, I mean, what's the problem? I mean, when I come in and my
Who you
mother's
calling a
garage is
douchebag,
flooded,
faggot? Who you calling a douchebag?
that guy.
Yeah, go step out on the fucking street right now. See what happens to your ass.
Okay.
You fucking
Y'all
little weasel.
videotape
Yeah,
away.
you little bitch.
Why don't I
Fuck
show you a foot of
I don't give a
friggin'
fuck what
water?
you say. Get the fuck
Get
out
out
of
of
here.
my face.
Fuck you, you pussy bitch.
Let's go. What the fuck? Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck off me. All right? Fuck off me. Fuck off me. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy?
Nah, y'all can't tell me that ain't no hood shit.
He beat him out of his shirt.
Nah.
What were they fighting for? Did you say why they were fighting?
Nah, I mean, I couldn't make out what they was fighting for, but apparently whoever was videotaping, I guess him, maybe it must have been his son or something. I don't know, but whatever they had the altercation about, he whooped his ass.
Well, you know, they be arguing over their grass and shit like that at that point.
Right. whatever the case it was, he came to that door. Now here's the question: Did he get his just desserts?
You can't come to nobody's house and think you gonna whoop somebody ass coming to their house. He got to show out now. You just came to his house.
He put some hammers on him too. Hey, when he hit that ground, did you hear that one punch? He was like, "Ooh, are you fucking kidding?" Oh man, I don't know, Tom. What you think?
Man, he beat him out his shirt, man. He had on a shirt right there to the fight. His shirt was off.
Hey, did you see the old clip move he did on him when he tried to run? Oh man.
You don't go to nobody's house, man. You might whip my ass in the street, but I'm not losing at home. I'm not losing in my own house. I refuse to lose in my house.
But I mean,
Rio, you need to be really into it and really crazy. You know, you can't just be going to nobody's house just all nonchalant shit.
well, he said something about a foot of water, so maybe he had oversaturated his grass or something. I don't know. I mean, hell, fuck it. We can play it again. I'm up for a good laugh one more time.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah."
Hey, Ray, what's going on?
You want to get an Audi?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
want to get an Audi?
I'm right here, man. I'm so tired of the problems you caused back there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's the problem? I mean, when I come in and my
Who you
mother's
calling a
garage is
douchebag,
flooded,
faggot? Who you calling a douchebag?
that guy.
Yeah, go step out on the fucking street right now. See what happens to your ass.
Okay,
You fucking little
y'all
weasel.
videotape
Yeah,
away.
you little bitch.
Why don't I
Fuck
show
you.
you a foot of
I don't give a
friggin'
fuck what
water?
you say. Get the fuck
Get out
out
of
of
my
here.
face.
Fuck you pussy bitch.
Let's go. What the fuck? Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Yes. Fuck off me. All right? Fuck off me.
Oh, they're gonna clip move. Ooh.
Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy?
If you tell him to get the fuck off,
Yeah, get the fuck off me. But he did call him a pussy bitch. He did. He called him a pussy bitch.
But the son was being very disrespectful too. I think the son hyped the father up.
In cases that happens. I mean, I'm just saying. But but they quick to say that, oh, those motherfuckers crazy. They fight over it. That motherfuckers was throwing. Well, he was throwing down. He was getting his ass kicked.
That shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Now, these say property issues. White people real funny about that. Well, he seen what happened. He definitely seen what happened. Wow.
It's a big ass fucking yard too.
Yeah.
He just couldn't make it out that ball.
Not when he gave that old school clip.
It was over once he tripped.
Man, he put that hammer on him too. Did you hear? You heard the body punch like, boom. Are you fucking crazy? I ain't been hit that hard. I don't know how long.
Ground and pound, man. Ground and pound. He kind of fucked him up.
Okay. Now this next video, dog. This, ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all. When we were young, at that time, I don't know about you, but I used to have to go to the barber college. I would have to catch the bus go to the barber college to get my hair cut. No big deal. Catch the night Colfax to Broadway, 5, walk down to 15th, get my hair cut, go back down. No big deal. But it was a lot, it wasn't number grown men in there, grown men and all this shit in there. It was a lot of older barbers in there, a lot of older ones. And well, I'm just gonna play the video and time when you tell me and ladies, this is probably how some of y'all sons be thinking when y'all taking them to them barbers. They be like they don't want to go, they don't like that barber.
Pinky finger ass bastard. I gotta find me a new barber. This is ridiculous. Shit. See, hurry up. Finger smell like his inner ass. Yeah, man. Look at this motherfucker. I think he putting his finger in my face on purpose. Man, fuck this. This is the last time I'm coming through here. I ain't paying him no motherfucking money for this. He ought to pay me. What the fuck is wrong with him? Did he use his hand to wipe his ass? He must have been out of toilet paper. You good? This is the shittiest barber I ever seen in my life. Funky hands bastard you.
Good to see you, Quake. Man, don't you ever put your hands on me again. You done had your hand up your ass.
Dog, have you ever witnessed that? Have you ever experienced that?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, man, dude. Them motherfucking hands. I'm like, man, these motherfucking hands stink. And they used to grab your face and be like, oh, look, man, get me the fuck out of here. He say, you stanky finger bastard. Dude, I'm telling you, that shit used to be horrific. You hear me?
Was that Earthquake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that who that was? He lost a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never had none of your sons. Hey, look, chill. There, somebody there understand. Chill. Say he just stopped going. That dude, I'm like, man, that's why I learned how to cut my own hair. Like, I'm not, I'm not finna let these motherfuckers keep putting their stinking ass figures in my damn face. No, hell no.
And so that's what y'all do. Y'all keep going until they finish and then tell them at the end. Y'all don't stop in the middle of it.
Well, no, because first of all, you want your haircut fucked up. You don't want your haircut fucked up. And then I was a kid, so you kind of had to respect your elders. You couldn't be like, you stinking finger bastard. You funky fingered motherfucker. So you just had to take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your son ain't none of your sons ever came to you like, I don't want him cutting my hair no more.
No, I ain't never had that experience. Not with none of my sons.
Yeah. You say what?
I said they not alone because I ain't never experienced that either.
Man, I have.
My son has his picks and choices of who he wants to cut his hair versus the other.
Man, I'm telling you, I didn't have.
My son has his favorite versus the others.
Let's see, but like I said, you gotta take in mind, I was a kid. I was going by myself. I didn't like, and when you walked in there, it was just like, hey, you come on. You didn't have nobody say, well, no, I'm gonna have him cut it. I was going by myself. So that was just the way it was at the barber college. Whoever, first come, first serve. You say what? Right.
Whoever chair was open when you got there, that's who you went to. You couldn't pick your own barber at that motherfucker.
Hell no. You just have to go. Like I said.
College always been a tragedy.
Oh, funky. Wow, that's what I'm saying, though, dog. That's why I swear, man, I was like, man, best thing my uncle could have bought me was my own clippers. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna learn to cut my own damn hair. I'm tired of this shit. Chill say that's the worst smell ever. Dude. And then they holding you, they got you by your face. You like, God, what the fuck is that on his hands? The fuck is he like? I'm like, I'm crazy. You don't wipe your ass with your hand? What the fuck?
That might be exactly what it was.
I'm saying it could have been. I'm saying it was just so fucked up. But then, as like I said, I was a kid. I couldn't. I mean, you just had to just deal with it.
There's a lot of shit you have to deal with as a kid. You couldn't say no. Yeah, that not say no.
I'm just saying, man, that shit was I'll say when I first saw it, man, that motherfucker brought so many bad memories back. I was laughing, but at the same time, I was like, and it's just like, damn, I guess I ain't the only person that shit happened to.
Well, it happened to Chill, probably at the bump college.
Right. Anna said they gotta use gloves now. See that the D's here she go. I don't even want to think about that, but they was touching sweaty balls and stuff, man. Yeah, I'm like, with Chill now today. See, we couldn't say shit, but kids nowadays, they like, oh, your hands stink. Get your goddamn hands away from my face.
Y'all had the hands, we had the musty women from the salon.
The musty women
like
from
they doing their hair and they musty underneath their arms or something.
Oh.
We ain't about to sit there and smell that shit. I'm like, girl, what's going on?
We got a new caller. Caller, what's happening? Who this?
Miss T.
What up, T?
I'm with Janine. Now I have had a stylist spin me around in the chair, and I was like, damn, wait a minute, it smell like, was that fish? So every time she'll spin me, I move. And she like, why you doing that shit? I'm shaking to see if that shit coming from me. Shit, because every time she would spin me, I smelled fish.
Ooh.
And then she was like, you know how they be like, hold your head down. I'm like, oh shit. And she's standing directly in front of me. And I bend my head. I'm like, damn. But I'm like, shit, I can't tell her she stink and she got hot curlers to my head.
Right. Shit, you wanted a good haircut. Shit, I needed a good haircut for that fucking Monday. Shit, I ain't want to be in that. Oh, I stink, huh, little nigga?
I can't do it.
Nah, I mean, shit.
Gotta go put on some deodorant and get you some wet wipes or something. You better go do something.
But you would think with all that alcohol.
It's all in my face trying to do my
I went to her for a while, so she didn't smell like that all the time. So I was just like, she must have got a little tease before she came. And that shit, she didn't have a chance to wipe off or it leaked out or something, because she was pretty pushy that day.
She said,
I feel like I'm doing you a favor. Because, because people, I don't want people talking about you behind your back.
Well, I mean,
There's a snare coming off you or something going on. There's something going on. You might want to check that out.
Well, everybody don't take kindly to, like I said, in my case, like now, no, motherfucker couldn't put his fingers in my face now. But I'm saying Back then, motherfucker was just young. I was young, so we couldn't say shit. Like then, you know,
Well, I was grown. I was grown, and I didn't say nothing because she had them hot curls. She wanted about to burn me. Then
right.
you struck your ass in there like you was cute, so you should have knew your ass stank. You the closest nose to your ass. You knew you smelled like fish when you got in the car. I'm sure your sit down. El told you you stink. You smell like fish.
She say she spit that spin around was a motherfucker. Well, I guess
So what's up with this? What's up with this video that they say going around about Nelly?
Yeah, apparently he leaked the video with Ashanti giving the bed.
It was Ashanti?
It was not Ashanti.
But that's what they said.
It was not Ashanti. It was a random, I would assume.
Well, why would he leak that? If it wasn't no big name person.
I don't know.
I think it was
Apparently
an
it's a thing.
accident.
Apparently Fizz leaked his today.
Well, shit. I mean, as the kids say, no homo. But I see Nelly not getting the reviews he once thought he was gonna get.
Who didn't get the reviews?
Nelly, they done put him on a Vienna sausage can and all type of shit.
It's average.
I
It is
was about to
average.
say,
He
when it
was
comes to
not.
that,
He was not fully erect, neither. But you know,
Well, we see who watched the video several times.
She done broke this motherfucker.
Right, he wasn't erect. How do you know he wasn't fully erect?
Women know.
With that motherfucker in slow motion.
Shit, she had that motherfucker right between her eyes. I know.
This has been a whole this has really been like you would be amazed at how many females got time to analyze these videos. Like these are whole arguments females are having in chats and.
Well, I mean, like I said, if he leaked it for publicity, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I keep seeing when I seen his face on the Vienna can, I was like, oh, that can't be good.
But I've seen comments. I haven't seen the video, but I've seen comments both ways. And when it comes to that, that's basically at a woman's discretion. Because it really,
right.
For me, it ain't really about the size. Because you could be big and don't know what the fuck you doing.
That part.
But nah, okay.
It's all about the motion in the ocean. If you know what to do with it.
I think people expect, somebody they have idolized or fantasized about. When they expect to see it, they expect to see something extraordinary, and it was a basic, average ass penis.
Now I seen somebody say if your shit get called average, then like if you meet with a woman and she call your shit average, just go leave her alone because she had bigger and she ain't impressed at all. You will not impress her in the bedroom, no
That's
way, shape.
True.
I'm asking.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
That's not true.
Because different women, it's for different women. What if you just a Grand Canyon ass woman?
Not Grand Canyon, goddamn.
firewalls up in there.
I don't know. I happen to like my inside, so average works just fine for me.
But I seen.
And honestly, it's more about the girth than the length for me. And most women usually.
I seen a lot of women agree. I seen a lot of women like agree with that statement though. That's why I was like, oh, okay. Well, damn, is that the way they think?
Yeah.
Well, if
It really is.
so if you compare Nelly's video to Fia's, not that y'all care, but if you compare the two, there's a huge difference. I would assume, regardless of size and length, that if you had to pick one or the other, most would pick Nelly.
Oh man, as long as you keep that click wet, you gotta.
Well, who was this? This video was with who? A random two or somebody famous?
I ain't know nothing about Lil Fizz.
I don't know. I didn't see his video either. I heard he was a pencil, but I didn't see his video. I ain't seen neither one of them.
I wish I don't know how I can share them with y'all, but
Apparently, delightful thing.
Well,
I have.
well, you being a video connoisseur.
Argument for 24 hours.
I'll say you being a video connoisseur that you are. I mean, you just so you saying it was wrong for they shouldn't have did it. They what was it? I mean,
I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be a trend. I personally, in Nelly's video, I personally was more interested in the female that was given the head. I'm just gonna be honest. She did her shit.
So I mean, okay, so it's a proven fact that it wasn't Ashanti.
It was not her. You can see her face clear as day in the video.
Now what I've seen people post that you can see her face clear as day, and it was her.
I mean, I wouldn't even say she really resembled her, but she's light skinned, she got edges, and she got soft locks in her hair. It's not Ashanti.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I seen a post where they like why Ashanti's not replying and why she's not saying nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, maybe she's not saying nothing because it wasn't her.
Because they want her to validate. They want her to validate the fact. Because they mentioning the chick he just broke up with too, the model. They bringing her up too. They act, to me, they want them to validate whether he big, he's small or what.
I was looking for the validation whether it was good or not necessarily the size. They don't look old. I mean, so in Nelly's video, he's actually being pleasured, and in Fiz's video, he's pleasuring himself, and oddly at that, I don't know what that was.
So they both leaked videos. They both leaked videos.
They said so. Okay, so they said Nelly leaked his own video, whether by mistake or he did it intentionally. Fiz's video, they're saying someone else leaked his video off his OnlyFans account.
Well, okay, you said he was pleasuring himself. How the hell was he pleasuring himself?
What?
How do you pleasure yourself?
He was jacking
I thought that was self-explanatory.
Look, I hope that's the only way you can touch it.
Him and Five Finger Sally.
Wow.
I want to say was stroking, but that's not really what it was. I don't know. Seriously, I can't describe it because it really is nothing I've never ever seen before. But I mean, he got off for whatever reason.
I thought he was in the video with a woman. I thought that's what
No.
y'all was saying, that he leaked a video of a woman giving him a head too.
No, his video
No.
is by himself, and Nelly's is with the female.
Oh, see, I got to find out who recorded that. He recorded it himself, didn't he?
Who?
I mean, it ain't hard to prop your camera up or hold your camera and use one hand and stroke away. It ain't.
Why would you? Why would he record that though? Say,
What?
He was finna send it to his girl. You ain't never sent your girl a video?
oh, okay. Okay, I got you. All right, I'll see when you go.
God damn, boy.
I'm thinking somebody in the closet recording you,
Oh.
trying to extort us some shit.
No, he did it himself, or
Mm.
or maybe there was a woman in the room with him and he was finishing off the job. I don't know, but it wasn't. The video wasn't as if someone was recording him, trying to catch him up. It was a very personal and intimate video with all the sound effects.
Next week, there'll be a couple other motherfuckers putting videos out.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think it's gonna be a trend.
I don't think it is. 'Cause you women was hard on them. You women went hard on I'm like, okay, goddamn. Now I ain't heard about the little fizz, but women went hard on Nelly, and it wasn't for the positive.
I saw nothing wrong.
So I mean, if a motherfucker feel like he average, he gonna be like, I ain't put my shit out there.
Somebody gonna do it, man. Somebody gonna do it.
And they definitely are, because the women are calling for it. Right now, I hear a lot of Amarion. They want to see Amarion. And it's funny that Nelly's was leaked. What's today? Wednesday? Nelly's was leaked on what? Monday? Or no, Tuesday. Then Fiz's was leaked today. It's going to become a trend.
I beg to differ. I don't think it is. Now, if he would have got the response that he probably wanted, because I don't think nobody want to be just like, you average, or oh shit, you need to be on the Vienna can. No man wants that response, and that's all he been getting. Then y'all say Lil Fizz littler than him, so motherfucker like
Okay.
I heard
let me be clear. Both of them are probably about the same size. Fizz is just actually has no girth. It looks like a hot dog with a mushroom top for a visual effect. It's weird looking.
It's too much visual for me. Denise said he's supposed to be slanging because he's famous. Just because you're famous don't mean you got a big dick.
I agree, but I think when you're a teenager, when you're in your early 20s or the hell, whatever age you are, and you find this man on TV, this celebrity that, just does it for you, you assume, I would think, that, he's going to rock your world, this, that, and the other.
So you just created your own, you just create your own fantasy about it.
Correct. And he shattered their damn fantasy.
Right. I guess they said like you should never meet your idol.
Well, the ones that like King Kong. So anyway, I personally don't need all of that, but to each his own. I like my insides. I would like to keep them. I would like to fuck well into my 70s.
Well, that means a lot of women lied to him.
You say what?
Willing to show his shit. That means a lot of women lied to him. Because if he willing to show his shit on camera like that, he had a whole lot of women teaching him about the bullshit. Because in his mind, his shit big as hell.
Okay, but here's my here's my theory on that. The same women who are saying he's a Vienna sausage will still fuck him today. Just because of who he is.
Oh, definitely. Just because of who he is, definitely.
So you're right. In his mind, and again, it doesn't matter the size. It does not matter. I promise you it don't.
I would hate to be your
It
boyfriend.
really, really don't.
I would really hate to be
It
y'all
really
boyfriend.
don't.
I hear y'all, but I would really hate to be y'all boyfriend, especially if I'm sitting there next to y'all. It really don't matter the size. Damn, what is you trying to say, Alpha?
I mean,
I'm trying to say that you know how to use your dick.
I'm just saying. That, okay,
I'm
time.
not worried about nobody else's for that matter either.
Let me act time. You sit next to your girl and she like, well, size don't mean nothing anyway.
I'm gonna get offended. I'm like you. What are you trying to say?
Why are you offended? Am I moaning? Am I moaning and groaning when I'm in the bed with you? Do I look like I'm faking it?
But you said the shit out loud.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Think about it. Okay, ladies, just like if I'm sitting next to you, I'm like, yeah, man, it's always dry, but it's pretty good. You're not gonna be offended?
What?
That shit ain't gonna bother you?
I don't think you can compare those two. No.
Okay, so what if he say, well, like he talking to me like, she ain't no squirter, but she alright. I'm cool with it.
So what now? Okay. She ain't no squirter, but what?
Like she ain't no squirter, but she alright. I mean, it's cool.
Because I just feel like if you like a person, you could teach them how to pleasure you.
True.
If they not doing it for you, but if they got the tools to, but they just don't know how to use them, you could teach a person how to pleasure you if you like them,
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't feel some type of way, but I wouldn't be offended. I mean, you said I was wet. I guess I just wasn't Niagara Falls.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she ain't no squirter,
but then on the same token, I think people fail to realize that emotion goes a long way sexually, regardless of size or wetness. I guess.
Okay. Denise says, so would you be offended if she does not get wet? I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be offended. I'm gonna be damn, did I do my job right? Damn, did I not pleasure you? What's going on? You bone dry. I got motherfucking friction burns on me now. We gonna have to stop this. Something wrong.
That may not go on too long because that shit hurt.
Right.
Can you even fuck through dry vagina? Like, because
I mean, that's what I'm at. Like, I mean, I don't know, Denise. What is your definition of not get wet? I mean, because my whole thing is if you not, if I'm not pleasuring you, I would rather you tell me than not tell me.
Okay, so in theory, I'm sure there's been days that your woman has had Niagara Falls and she's just a drippy faucet. So on those days that she's just a drippy faucet versus Niagara Falls, are you wondering in your head if you did your job?
No.
You should.
I'm not.
It's your fault.
Shit. You might got something else on your mind.
No, it's your fault. It's your fault.
But ain't that like for older women? That's like the beginning of menopause, ain't it?
Nah.
I
not
don't think that's true
necessarily.
neither.
Yeah, not necessarily. Not at all.
But that's one of the symptoms of menopause.
No. No, that's, I mean,
Now, you
that's
know what?
probably the last thing to happen.
I'm not now. I'm gonna tell you. I heard, and I'm not agreeing with him, but I heard that shit. But I did hear that shit when I was a kid. Like when they get menopause, they pussy dry up. I never checked the facts of it to say that that's an actual fact or it's not. So I'm not gonna sit here and say yay or nay. So ladies, please tell me, is that so that's pretty much a myth? Is what y'all saying, right?
I would say that's probably the last thing. That's probably the last thing to go.
I think
And
it
then it
varies
depends
woman
on
to
your
woman.
your height. Yeah, it depends on your genes. Because some of that shit is hereditary, how bad, or because some women don't have menopause that bad. They just get hot flashes.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I was a kid when I heard that. I was a very young kid when I heard that. So I never inquired about it because I was never, but now that you get older, you like, okay, we at the age now where menopause is current. Like, damn, do they get dry?
So are we? So you know what? I'm gonna leave.
I know. I'm saying I don't know the answer to that.
Now, it's products now that
that's
a
where I was
woman
going
can
with
use
it. I was gonna leave it alone.
to help her with that.
So y'all pretty much got female Viagra.
That takes the dude out. That takes
No,
the guy out because
no, it's not Viagra.
I mean, it's keeping the pussy.
Well, there is a
It's keeping the pussy wet, right?
Viagra. There are actually several forms of it that does increase wetness.
Right.
But
There's
you don't have
actual
to use
medical, there's actual prescription drugs that is supposed to help with, the decrease of menopausal symptoms.
And they have like vaginal jellies and stuff like that you could use if you could use that type of stuff.
Well, I mean, and so like I said, it's pretty much a female Viagra. Like,
Why don't we tell what?
Tell the guys. And y'all hear me?
Yeah, tell them what.
Okay, if you have to use all these creams and juices and all that kind of stuff, okay, let's say you finna get down, you ain't got creams and juices and creams. You still dry, now he working hard than a motherfucker, and you know he ain't gonna never get it wet anyway.
Well, no, it's not all the way like that because for the most part, like I said, that's the last thing that happens to a woman if she loses her sexual desire. Women still have their sexual desire into their 80s.
Well, the thing is, you can have the desire to be sexual and still not be aroused. You can want to have sex, but, for whatever reason, your body is not agreeing with that. And to answer your question, Timer, I don't know women that don't. Most women have a box, a drawer full of things.
I'm saying you at his crib. You at his crib, you forgot your bag. You at his crib, y'all get ready to get busy.
Why don't you got your why don't you got your own box and bag and drawer? I mean, and let's put this part out there. It is the point because you now consider your age. So the women you date would typically be premenopausal or menopausal. So if you think that that's a symptom of it, why wouldn't you have KY jelly or a vibrator or X, Y, and Z to help her out?
Well, why wouldn't you just tell me?
I didn't say I wouldn't.
at that time, let me ask you.
Women, if they know they're going most women, if they know they're going to see their man, whether it's planned to go down or not, you got a purse, you going to throw you a little something in your purse.
Time, let me ask you. Time, hold on, man. Let me ask you this. If the woman did come to you like that, would that turn? I mean, that wouldn't make you feel some kind of way. I mean, this not your woman. This somebody you know. She okay. Look here, I gotta take I gotta, you know, I gotta use this little pussy powder or whatever to get right. But we gonna have a good night. You wouldn't rather just let her go to the bathroom and do what the fuck she gonna do and call it a day?
That wasn't the point I was trying to make. My point is, if you finna get busy and you don't have none of that stuff on you, those times do happen. If you don't have none of that stuff on you, and you get busy with dudes, and he like, damn, this shit is super dry. What the fuck is going on? And he's taking it personally because he like, well, what am I doing wrong? How come I can't get her wet? All the time, it's you. It's your body. You know you need that extra stuff, but he ain't telling him, so man, he all fucked up in the head. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
He working hard as hell to try to get you ready. And you know you can't without that little extra stuff.
I'm sorry. I've just never heard of a woman being unable to perform. You know, if she didn't want to. Because, you know, if she didn't want to. That's not something that just because you, well, for me anyway, just because you touch my titty or whatever, that don't mean you gonna get me high. If I'm not turned on to you, it ain't no go.
I think for me, I think mine
Is my brother still on this line? Is Tino still on here? I'm about to hang up.
Nah, chill ain't on here.
Yes.
Well, he might be listening, but he ain't on the line.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to hang up. He listening.
I think, I don't know. I think I'm pretty much naturally ready, but if it's not going, if it's just not hitting, we just not vibing today, then yeah, she definitely is like, no.
Time when they say that pussy just don't like you. That's all. All right. Well, with this being said, now, with this being said, now I got this other video. Now I know this is a little far fetched. I know this is just a little something that, but just bear with me. Now, ladies, I'm just asking, could this ever be an option?
No, not tonight.
Oh, what?
Have fun with my friends.
We're all going, yes.
Real life. That's escape.
All right, ladies.
I couldn't hear the video.
She said he said, "What's up?" She said, "No, not tonight, but that's why I brought my friends over." Who was that? Who was that just said, yo?
That's not an option for me.
Nope. Ain't happening.
Okay, we see Denise. Nah. Is Janae still on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you think? An option?
I mean, I done did it before. Well, not that many, but I done did it before. I was just like, oh, I'm tired to do that. And I fell asleep.
You know what? Now I've only heard three people in my whole life that said that during a situation like that, they actually just went to sleep and fell asleep. I was like, yeah, you lying. Huh?
He was all in the same bed, and he was fucking her right next to me, and I was asleep. It felt like I was being rocked to sleep.
No, I heard, like I said, I've only heard three people in my whole life, you and two other people. And I was like, yeah, right. I didn't think like, I'm like, nah, you can't fall asleep. You being a woman won't let you fall asleep.
I'm too nosy for that. Right.
But you were the third person I've ever heard in life. Now everybody else, hell no. I wish I would.
I'm not that trusting.
But okay, now here's the thing. Here's the question that I'm asking. You say you're not that trusted, but you already in the same bed while they fucking. So where's the betrayal?
There is no betrayal. But when I'm asleep, I really don't know what's being said. I don't know. I just no. I'm not even about to put myself in that predicament. I gave you permission. This I did.
I don't think it's a whole lot being said, but a lot of groans and moans.
Yeah, that's a lot being said. Shit.
Okay, delightful. I gotta ask. Hypothetically speaking, if you did get the guy the opportunity, could he do all that, or could he just gotta hump down, hump down, hump.
I definitely I definitely don't want him to make me look bad. No.
I mean, do we gotta look at you the whole time to get your permission? May I go deep battle?
I'm supposed to be asleep.
No, I'm saying.
During a threesome, or this is just why I'm.
Yeah, I mean during the threesome, that he on top of her.
This night.
He on her. He put the pound game on her, and I mean, do he got to look at you for approval for every move he do? He might want to flip over. Do he got to look at you like, is it cool if I flip him?
No, he does not have to look at me.
Okay, now Anna asks, so you.
I would hope I'm not looking per se at him either.
I just think you would. I think you would stare straight through him. I wouldn't even try it with you. I don't give a fuck what you said.
You right. If you're about to get you and her fucked up. You right.
But you gave the okay.
Yeah, if you that worried and that scared, then yeah, maybe you just
Well, it's not that. It's the fact because
partake in that activity.
That's an insult to me.
If I gave you permission and you chose to play around with it rather than
I'm not playing around. Not because okay, if I all right, so there's no issue. Okay, so now what you're saying, there's no issue if I get into it. Okay, Anna is saying I'm sorry, go ahead. Will we allow what, Anna? I don't know what you mean. Now you if I get into it, you ain't got no issue with me. There's no issue. None. Okay. I don't believe you, but okay. I'm not gonna even ask T because I already know T got the knife already.
You already know.
Ready to stab.
I mean, it has happened. It was fine. In one particular case,
Okay,
that
now
said I had a deaf look. I don't think that's true though, but I was just,
okay.
I don't know what I
Denise
was
brings
about.
up an interesting question. What if he do a move on her that he hasn't done to you? Like say
You're
for
already in it, so there ain't much I can do now. Now I might slide her out the way and say, my turn.
but the whole time you looking at him, are you giving him the death look? Like when she leave, I'm gonna kill you, right?
Why are you looking at me?
You
Only
said
looking
somebody
at me,
said
Brad.
you said the person said you gave him a death look. Now Anna keeps saying vice versa. Anna, what the hell is you talking about?
Ain't no vice versa. It could never be.
I'm not understanding what she's saying. Will I allow what?
She said, I would. Would you allow could you stand there and watch? Are you finna give the death look? That's why I said could never be a vice versa.
Oh,
When you say watching, you mean I'm watching another dude with my woman?
Yeah.
You ask me? No, that's not.
That's vice versa.
Got your damn mind?
Exactly. Out your damn mind, but it's perfectly fine for us to watch y'all with another woman.
No, that's not. You know what? That's not if that ain't what you like. If that ain't what you like, then no, it's not.
No, I assume most men. Okay, so in this theory, we're talking about watching. So I would assume if a woman said, "I'm okay with having a threesome with you, but I'm not okay just watching," y'all will still be okay with that.
I don't even know what you meant by that. How you gonna have one with us without watching?
I'm engaged. I'm not just standing there watching you while you fucking her.
Right, you getting involved.
She's participating is what she's saying.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
shit. All hands on.
You can't even see her face. You see the back of my head while you stroking her. Shit.
Okay, that don't bother me.
That was my question. Y'all would be okay with that.
Right.
I think all men would be okay with it. I don't think a lot of women are. I don't know, because I'm a little on the fence. It just depends on my mood. I can be turned on by that, or I can not be turned on by that. It just depends on my mood.
Well, if you ain't turned on by it, why would you even initiate it or try it?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
That's why I said if I gave you permission, then there's no point of the death stare.
No. Okay, Denise, let's see. Denise said you ain't gonna be gazing into another motherfucker's ass while doing the threesome. Hell no. Oh, she meant eyes. Okay. Oh man. She been eyes.
I really don't understand why y'all can't. Okay, so in theory, if you can't watch your woman be with another man, y'all could never do a couple swap.
Okay, your point.
I'm asking.
Nah.
We can't even do couple swap.
Nah.
Why?
Because I said
It's
so.
not okay for y'all.
Because it's not. Listen, look. Okay, you want to know the answer? Here's the answer. Look here. I'm not finna get no woman that wants a couple swap. I want a woman who, if most case scenario, she like women too. That's just me. Now you got some men out here that don't mind. I get, hey, hold on over there, jump in the bed with dude. You got some people like that. I'm not one of them. I'll be honest with you. Okay, here we go with this shit. Here we go with this bullshit.
The root of why.
Because that's not my nature. Not just not my nature. Now here she go. They want their cake and eat it too. Well, listen here. Let me tell you something. What's the purpose of having a motherfucking cake if you can't eat it?
Good point. I'm not doing no couples right.
We know you not doing that. You look. Even
What if y'all was in different rooms and y'all didn't see each other? Could y'all do it then?
Nah. I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I couldn't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's just a thought. I know something.
I wouldn't even be yeah.
And see, that is so hypocritical.
How?
That's bullshit.
No, that is not
That is
hypocritical.
so hypocritical, though.
How?
Yes.
How was that hypocritical? T, listen to me. If what T, but if that's why I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. That's why I don't deal with women that like that. There's like, okay, well, we got to swap. Now I want to deal with a woman who say, you know what, we can bring another woman into the fold. Now, is that how am I hypocrite? How can I finish, please? Now, how am I being a hypocrite if I find somebody that's suitable to my taste?
For the simple fact that y'all don't mind it being two women, but y'all won't watch or even watch another woman and with a man. Y'all won't watch y'all woman with a man, but y'all will sit there and watch her.
That's not. But see, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all get the words mixed up. That's not hypocritical. That's a preference.
It is.
That's not hypocritical. That's what you call your preference.
It's bullshit.
That's your old ass. He's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
You won't be in the same state.
It's bullshit. Either way.
Okay, so here's my thing. I don't think you should say what you can't and wouldn't do until you've tried it. So I think y'all should try it.
Nah.
And go from there.
So now, okay. No, hold on. You got a point. So, but now, can I? Okay, now, so no charges will be pressed when you find out that I can't and I've been and stabbed you, right? Because you said, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Now, look, I tried it. I'm sorry.
Okay,
but see, that's just like some men.
Why are you bringing knives? And why are you bringing knives?
I might have blacked out. I might have blacked out. But then you got some. But I mean, that's just my preference. Like you got some men that don't even want it at all. You got some men. You got some men. If a man came in, if a man came in from work and his wife was in the bed with another woman, he would go ballistic as if it was another man. Now, my thing is, you gonna cut me in and cut it out. That'll be the only reason I'm mad.
So, you know what? Okay. You want a woman that likes girls.
Yeah.
But you have to be a part of it.
Not all the time. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't have to be. No, you're not listening. If this is our operation, if this is what we're doing, let's just say, okay, we pick somebody, we got somebody. You know, this little chick, she comes over, this, that, and the other. If y'all do something, I'm not gonna be like, oh hell no. Because the way I'm looking at this is that we all got free range with amongst us three.
No.
See, you would be a problem because see, you want to try to dictate everything. I can see that now. You would be a problem. You would try to want to dictate
I'm
it.
damn sure dictating that when you're fucking her, I'm present. You damn right.
Why? I mean, you might have to work over that day.
That's my, as you said, that's my preference.
Okay. So then we won't never. Then that means what we would have is a fun toy, so to speak.
By all means, we call her when we're ready. Goodbye.
Okay.
That works for me.
I knew you'd be a problem. What you say, Tom?
And as soon as she mentioned dude, I'm cut that shit out right then and there. That conversation is open.
Okay, so does a man that is willing to allow another man to be with his woman, does that mean he loves her any less? Or does
that? I mean, I can't answer that. I wouldn't know. I mean, that might be that might be what turns him on. He might love to see that type of shit. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna say. All I'm gonna say is that's his preference.
I'm gonna go back and check. I actually dated someone once who told me that if I wanted to be with another man, as long as I communicated that with him and we talked about it and why and this, that, and the other, then that wouldn't be an issue. So I'm gonna go back and do some fact checking on that. I'll get back to y'all.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't say that shit till it actually happens.
I said the same. I said the same thing, but they assured me that they had done it before. I don't know.
Okay, well now let me ask. And this is just, and I know this is probably my own thought process, but I equate men that's willing to do that. I equate them as having, I guess, a gauging to them.
Well, he didn't say he wanted to be there.
No, I'm just now. I'm saying, Janine, I remember you telling us a story about that y'all tried the swinging thing. So you've been in a situation of that magnitude. Am I overthinking that, or is it a possibility, or that's just once again a preference?
I'm not. I didn't really hear the question.
I was saying I equate like a man who's like has no problem with seeing his woman with another man. I equate that as having some type of gauging. I've always did, and I'm not saying that I'm right. That's just something I kind of just thought in my head. That's just something I just thought in my head.
They have gay tendencies.
Yeah.
Okay, you saying gay tendencies.
Right. So I mean, am I like overthinking that? Or, I mean, could is that just their preference, or? Well, I mean, like I said,
I don't
don't think all of them have gay tendencies. No.
Oh, okay. And like I said,
Are okay. I think some people, like the couple I had met, they have been doing it for a long time, and they have been together for a long time. So I think, you know how sometimes when you've been with somebody for so long, I guess you just know they're not going nowhere. And so it's like, you know, they've been through everything. They didn't got to this point in their relationship where they probably want to just do something new. And as long as I guess some people feel like you coming back to me, some people don't, you know, I guess it don't bother them like it does other people, certain people. So it really just depends. We ain't gonna be together tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we know.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't say I was right. So for everybody that was listening, that was just growing up. That's how I just equated that. I didn't say I was right. That's why I asked the question.
He wasn't trying to, you know, he was trying to have some type of, I'm not going to say, he was trying to have like a friend type relationship with my husband. You know, that's who I was with at the time. But it wasn't like he was like, oh, I'm into him or nothing like that. He was just trying to have like a cordial relationship with him so we can get to that point, you know, for him to be okay, to know that, okay, this man ain't gonna, you know, he cool, you know, we all cool, you know, everything. So until I guess he felt like he was just trying to coach him to the point where he was gonna be okay with him sleeping with me. But of course, that never worked.
You know, I'm laughing because I'm trying to picture myself as a motherfucker trying to coach me into this. Chaz, there's nothing wrong with it. But the first time that they like, hey, how's everything going? I mean, hey, man, you know, I was in the neighborhood. Hey, I'm feeling kind of first. Y'all wondering is Janine in the back, man, because I really would love to fuck her right now.
They don't talk like that. They don't even talk like that. They don't go like that.
I know it don't, but I mean, y'all got it.
Disrespectful like that.
Yes, they deserve to die. I hope they burn in hell.
I'll just say.
Hypothetically,
Everybody knows what they're there for. Just ain't gonna outright come out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I know what you're here for.
Man, I wish the motherfucker would.
But hypothetically, wouldn't that cut down on all the lies and all the cheatings when you just want something different? After you've been with a motherfucker for 10 years.
Yeah,
that's why they're able to do it. You know,
because you know, after a while, in the back of your mind, you be like, he finna turn me over. He finna want a doggy style. He finna lift my leg up. He finna do it. You know, you come to me. You know what they.
Oh,
you know what they finna do.
No.
Oh yeah.
About that conversation you just had. Hey man, she back there, man. Yeah. You think he gonna make it to the door? And that's if you let your sex life become boring. And that's what happens. If that passion is gone, you don't have that passion with the other person no more and stuff like that, your sex life that became boring with that same person, of course people gonna start wanting to be with other people. It's more enticing. He don't dress up, he don't do shit no more, she don't dress up no more, she don't put the wig on or nothing.
Damn, not so weird.
Okay, now let me ask, since you brought that up today, is that a lot to ask for? Is that, ladies, is that a lot to ask for? No. Okay, now hold on. Stop. Before everybody said it goes both ways. I understand that it do. I'm just saying, like, okay, what if you and I'm just saying, we're just speaking, and we could go vice versa either way, because it does go both ways. Okay, you're a well-groomed man. You know that you're well-groomed. You keep yourself well-groomed. You keep yourself, you know, you don't come to bed with just the holy socks on and some old dirty boxes. And I mean, you keep yourself well-groomed even when you get ready to go to bed. But then she got the fucking scarf on, the motherfucking t-shirt with the hole in the front right there by her stomach. How do y'all get that hole right there? Anyway, but never mind. I mean, just you know, whatever the case is, yeah. You know that the you didn't put no lotion on, and you look at the ashy, and you know what? The one of the scenarios where the only time he see you looking good is when you getting ready to go somewhere. You said what?
I said you just painted a motherfucker in a whole bad light.
I know. I'm just saying, it's not a bad light. It is comfortable.
It couldn't be all of that, and if it's in the same night, that means she ain't put no bad.
Then she tired of your ass.
Okay, well, all right, cool. She tired of me.
Please, trying to turn you off, and she got tired of you. So sometimes that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. This goes both ways.
And I'm not saying it don't.
It don't matter how well groomed you are. It don't matter how how big your dick is. It don't matter about none of that. If you don't give that other person what they feel that they need, whether it's emotionally or whatever the hell it is that other person needs, why do people feel like, I guess, why would they do those things?
Okay, but you didn't let me finish, because I mean I'm saying on both ends, but I'm saying you're getting what you need, but you're not. No, I'm saying you're getting what you.
She not getting what she needs.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Just because he look good and he
that ain't what I said. Y'all didn't let me finish.
Well groomed.
You didn't let me finish. I'm saying.
We sorry. We gonna shut up.
I'm serious. All bullshit aside. No, I'm saying because okay, I hear what you saying, Janine. I hear what you saying. That might not be. He might be well groomed, this, that, and other. But he's meeting all your physical and mental needs and desires. He's meeting all of that. He's meeting all of that.
That's a lie. I'm telling you, that's a lie.
All right.
Y'all think I ain't never seen no man who meet every last one of those aspects. You
Well,
ain't never gonna find no person that's gonna meet every
Well, I mean, he's doing it. Okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but he's good.
All I'm saying is ain't nobody perfect.
Okay, I'm not saying.
You ain't gonna find no person that's gonna be able to give you exactly every single thing that you want.
Okay. Question answered.
I just want to know: is the bonnet and the scarf that big of an issue?
The who?
Fuck the holy t-shirt and the ashiness. The bonnet and the scarf, is that really that big of an issue for some men? Because I know there's some men who absolutely don't mind it, but for the ones that is it really that big of an issue for y'all?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's an issue for me to on the regular. I mean, my thing is this: if I take it off you, like if we're in the moment and I take it off you and you stop the grab, don't touch that. Yeah, now I got an issue. I might not want it on right now. I might just want to grab you by your hair.
Okay, fair enough. I can work with that.
I mean, but just like, all right, it's not like, okay, damn.
That's cool, but if you fuck my hair up, can you get my hair done again?
Here we go.
That's the question.
I wasn't gonna go there, but
every done. Shit. You can fuck it up until you get it redone.
Now my pussy got
Okay,
driving this time because my hair fucked up now and I'm pissed.
But in theory, ladies, in theory, seriously, in theory, we go get our hair done for them to fuck it up.
No, that's some bullshit.
Ugh. I don't know. I don't get my hair done, so I don't know.
I don't know. I guess that's where the wigs come into play. I got multiple personalities with the wig, so you don't fuck up my hair.
Right.
But carry on.
Now, Denise says seems like we want to fuck it up
No,
more.
we're not getting no wig done.
Denise says seems like we want to fuck it up more when y'all get your hair done. I mean, who?
They do. And
I
I
mean,
personally go get my hair done to get it fucked up.
I mean, if you look at, should you take that as a compliment?
Yeah. Because obviously you turned on, and I don't have no problem with that. Just can you get it redone?
You just say to get it done.
Oh, shit.
I really,
think they saying no.
I really, nah. I mean, I just really wish sometime, like, I really wish y'all can, like, I honestly wish, like, mentally we could switch at times, and y'all would be so surprised at the way, like the way we think, the way y'all think.
I think y'all will be surprised too.
Oh, I definitely would. I look. I'm totally surprised. I'm totally surprised every time I hear a woman talk.
I think y'all will come back and give us our motherfucking props.
I know we would, because women run it all. Women are the most smartest, most educated, most understanding, most caring, most loving, most nurturing. Women does it all.
Well, yeah,
I don't agree with that, but you know,
He's just being sarcastic.
I'm just saying.
And it's not. Our job is just harder than y'all.
Your job doing what is your job doing what? What's harder? Your job doing what?
The woman is harder than a man.
Your job doing what as a woman though? What are you talking about?
Your job as a woman, period, is harder than a man.
Oh, okay.
And that's in everything that we do. That's in everything that we do. In your career and everything. In your career, it's harder than a man. A man is more likely to advance over a woman for the same position. It's harder for a woman than it is a man. It is.
But here's the thing, like, you know what? You keep saying that, but then let's be serious. And I'm not saying that you can't, but the type of jobs that most women go for, the average man don't go for. I mean, how many women you know that just set out to be bricklayers or build skyscrapers?
Okay, but what I'm saying is when a woman does get in that industry.
You said what?
Women does get in that industry.
Yeah, you gotta. Okay, so you know what? And men, okay, and you got some men that want to be secretaries. All right, but let's call a spade a spade. And neither one of them no overwhelming number.
But what she's saying though is, if a man and a woman were both secretaries, that man would be getting paid more money than the woman.
Maybe not. Who knows?
No, it is true.
No, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
A woman has to work harder to get a.
They trying to fix it. They trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? They have noticed it. What they're trying to say. Oh yeah, the woman can have the same job and do the same exact job as a man. So why do we get paid less? and that's been going on for years.
Okay. Once again,
Now we players roll.
once again, and I ask you this, okay, but women always saying it's equal. Like I said, I don't see a bunch of women trying to be bricklayers. I don't see a bunch of women trying to. Hell, I do maintenance. I've only worked with 4 women in 30 years.
But my point is, when there are women in those industries, it's hard for her.
They got paid just fine.
No. I bet you
They got paid more than me.
if she, her and
Now I know that for a fact. They did way less more work than me.
again, a woman's job, a woman has to work harder than a man.
Okay.
In the same position, a woman has to work harder than a man.
I guess that depends what position you're looking for.
So she has to prove herself.
All
she
right.
has to prove worthy.
Here we go.
She do.
You say so?
I'm in the shit.
Okay, you ain't the only one in the shit.
From experience.
And I'm telling from experience too.
A woman has to work harder than a man to get the same job.
Well, like I said, in your field, maybe so. In my field, they work less and you got paid more. Go figure.
No, because nobody is ever going. You know, you got to show numbers and statistics because people don't believe what you're saying.
Okay, I got a question. Totally off this
Because
topic.
we're not saying that happens every single time, but the majority is that's true. That's all we're saying. We're not trying to make it about man versus woman. Unfortunately, we have always received less than the man. Now, if you want to go in hierarchy, we're not saying that black men have not had it hard. We're not saying that either. But if you want to look at a hierarchy, you're at the bottom compared to me. That's all we say.
Well, you know what they say. It's the game, not the player.
Well.
We don't make the rules, we just follow them.
Okay, so then why now that is women that see themselves as bosses because they have made their way, then men take that as you got an attitude, you stuck up, you this, you that.
I already said y'all all love it and nurturing, so I have no idea why men would think that.
Y'all are good people.
And some men are just dogs.
Question.
See, hold on, stop. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But that's my point. See, it's like you just got to get that last word to just your dogs. You just got to get that last word to just defame a man. Why is that?
No, because you are. But why is it that you always come down on women?
I ain't came down on nothing.
I mean, it's the same thing with women.
You ain't okay. You name me one. Okay, T, name me one good thing you've ever said about a man on this show.
Is failure to communicate.
Name me one good thing you said about a man on this show so far.
I'm saying things good about
men.
Name one.
Name me one.
I love men. Look, I'm doing the show. I'm doing my thing, so I can't tell you one.
Okay. All right.
But I'm not a man basher. I love men.
Okay.
I'm not a man basher. But I'm gonna stick up for my ladies too.
Okay, give me
I'm gonna
what?
I'm gonna speak for them that
And you do it so eloquently every time you call. You make sure that you do.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do.
By all means, keep going.
I'm supposed to represent.
Okay. Like I said, hey.
Who was asking a question?
Am I allowed to ask my question now?
Go, please, by all means, please do.
Hypothetically speaking, and I'm gonna do it to both. So in the women's case, I'm talking about a man, and in the men's, I'm talking about a woman. You got two convicted felons. One's a child molester. One's a convicted murderer several times. The convicted child molester, didn't do it. The murderer, did do it. Which would you date? And there's no option of you can't date one. You got to pick one.
I'm dating a child molester because I know they didn't do it. But if she killed somebody, she might kill me in my sleep. I'm dating a child molester.
Fair enough, Tyler. Oh, shit.
I mean, hey, if you kill one, you do that shit again.
All right. Cass, Janine.
She can answer. Go ahead.
What's up with all the dead evidence?
I was letting her go first. I was there. She said, Janine. I said, Janine can answer first.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I think I would go with the murderer.
Okay, why?
But you know this motherfucker actually killed somebody. You know.
Yeah, so I know exactly who he is. The child molester, I'm still iffy about you.
But you know he didn't do it.
I don't know. Just because he say he didn't do it, yeah, okay. I still don't trust him.
No. The life will say
I'm not gonna take
that
no
you know
chance.
for a fact that he didn't do it.
Okay. Let me switch that up. You believe in your heart he or she didn't do it.
There's a lot of people that believe in their heart that they didn't do it.
I'm changing my answer.
I mean, no. I mean,
I'm changing my answer.
You done read the court file. You done heard they side, this, that, and the other. You believe they didn't do it.
That's what I said.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
can't never be
100% sure. Yeah, I'm gonna date the murderer. I'm not dating no child molester.
And I can't take no chances to put my. I don't know. As long as he ain't murdering, he didn't murder no kids. He's the murderer.
I don't know who he murdered.
Yeah. I guess as long as he murdered no kids and he murdered nobody in my family and no shit like that, I guess he's good.
Yeah, I'm going with the murderer too.
I would date the murderer simply because even if I knew for a fact that she didn't do it, the stigma is still there. And that's gonna create a lot of motherfucking problems and a lot of motherfucking tension. I mean,
okay.
I mean, that's what I was just saying, because I've seen people who actually got a bum rap for that, and it's like their life was just fucked up because of it. Like nobody even asked them, like, well, what was that? Well, what happened? Some people, I know one person that was 18 and the girl was 17. and because he had turned 18, he got that rap on it. He got that reputation. So he moves all the way to certain places, but everywhere he moved, he had to well, they say you gotta register as a sex offender, and then people make these flyers and then spaces on these flyers, the sex offenders living in your neighborhood and this and that, and it was too much for him.
All right, what about you, T? Who you date?
I'm gonna have to date the murderer. Anything with a child like that,
Y'all crazy.
I just can't.
Y'all are crazy. I just want to put that out here.
I just couldn't. Anything with a child like that, nah. I'm gonna have to just take my chance with the murderer.
Right, you gotta sleep with one eye open.
Yeah.
Sleep in separate rooms with your door.
That's what I'm saying. At least you know what you got. You know what to look for, kid.
I mean, but for all intents and purposes, you know what to look for there too. You just believe,
Why would I take
based upon evidence that they didn't do it.
Especially if I got kids, now I gotta be worried
That's what I'm
about
saying. If you got kids,
And see,
my kids.
and see that was my answer. That was my answer. My answer was the stigma behind it. I would have chose the murderer, but my reason for it was the stigma and the fact that I have kids of my own, and I don't think that if the father of my children found that out, that wasn't going to be a problem.
But see, they can't even be around your kids anyway. If the court knows,
right?
They can't even be around your
That's
kids.
what I'm saying.
So it's a problem.
That's
with the
not
relationship.
okay. So like this was a whole debate at work the other day, but that's not true. This particular person doesn't, I guess have to report during Halloween. They could be around their kids. They can shit I've never heard of, but nonetheless,
Like their kids.
I mean,
that
and for all
their
intents,
kids, but they can't be around other kids. Like if that's
But-
if you go
but
with
their
him and you don't have
profession-
kids by him.
but their profession involves children too, to a degree.
Well, then
Not
they
no
not
child
Then it must be a slip up in the system.
Then
It's a
they
slip up
they
in the
don't have to
system.
register then.
Yeah,
No.
it's a loophole. Then it's
Yeah,
slip up in the
now I
system.
agree with that. It's somewhere there got to be a
They
loophole
done found the
because
loophole
they're
because
they're
you can't-
registered.
Then you're not supposed to be
No,
messing
that's
around
not
with no
true.
kids.
That's not true. If you're a registered sex offender, you cannot be around kids ever.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be messing around with no kids.
They're lying to you. Somebody lying to you.
Oh, wait.
You cannot be convicted of no child crime and be around kids. That's not.
But
that's not gonna happen.
I'm not saying that you lying, but I know some people that have, like, and they registered in these people homes, like with his significant other.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're convicted of any kind of sex crime against a kid, you can never ever be around kids.
Well, I'm okay. Okay, so that's why I guess
So how
this
does
is
that
what I
work
don't
if
understand.
you're
Is it an age limit to this? Like, if you was convicted of a sex crime and the person was y'all was teenagers but you were older, does that make a difference?
It doesn't matter. If you was convicted, you cannot be around kids.
I'm just saying. I know one. I know one for a fact.
kids are at the mall. The kids are at the grocery store. I guess that's where this shit don't make sense to me, and this is why I'm posing this question. I was a little confused.
I mean, yeah,
I don't think when they
get that,
say
but
they
it's
say be
still
around
if
kids,
you're
I don't think it's that specific is what they say.
Right. What I'm saying is,
people from
you
being
can't
in
invite kids to
general
your
areas
house.
like that, like supermarkets and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't invite kids to your house. You can't.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't go to birthday parties. You're not allowed to go to birthday parties.
Okay, so what if you be the woman and she has like 6 kids? None of those kids are yours.
You can't be.
So go to jail.
You're not allowed to live with her.
But the person does live with her.
And you may, but if
You're
they
not
find
supposed
out, like
to.
if you register, if your address registered somewhere else and they think you living somewhere else, then of course they won't know. But when they find out that you living in a house,
That's a violation.
They're gonna that's violation. They gonna say something.
Yeah, you can't live with in the house with kids, especially those that are not yours.
I mean, I don't know the logistics of it. I just know I seen it happen. That's all.
They're not supposed to be there.
Okay, you said that.
They get caught, they're going back to jail. They're gonna violate you.
Okay.
That's lifelong, man. That never ends. That's lifelong. If you're convicted,
Look, all I'm saying is I just know a motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah, because I know somebody, but they had to move. They couldn't live there. They had to move. She had kids. He had to move.
It don't matter, man. Even if it's that 18 and 17-year-old thing you was talking about earlier, doesn't matter. That shit gonna follow you, man, to the day you die.
Okay.
They don't play when it comes to kids, man.
I understand. I was just saying, I just know of a situation. That's all.
Is this a guy is the guy convicted or the woman?
The guy.
Now does the woman know?
Yeah.
And she has kids?
She has a kid by him.
Wow. I guess. I don't know why a woman. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. But I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I'm sure that everybody that has a rape case didn't actually rape somebody. So in hindsight, you can't necessarily judge a book by the cover, just as everybody that has the murder case. I don't know. But either way, so in that scenario, let me pose this question. If you were on trial for child molestation or sex offender, whatever the case may be, and you know you didn't do it, but the cards are stacking up against you, are you gonna take a plea, or you just gonna you riding it out because you didn't do it?
I gotta ride it out.
I never plead to a child.
I gotta ride it out.
I never see just.
Now when it comes to them kids, what's up, Mark? What's going on, everybody?
About a mile.
Yeah, I would have to plead guilty.
No shit. You know what? Either way, you're gonna be fucked up. So you go to damn jail, they gonna fuck you up because you're a child molester. Then if you plead, you can look that funny around the damn neighborhood, no matter what you fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You fucked either way you go. In or out.
You fucked either way you want.
In jail, you fuck, or out of jail, you fuck. That's a good point.
You just better hope you better hope they say you're innocent.
You know? Like somebody said on the show, somebody said on the show before, there's only so much fight in you in jail. One day your ass ain't gonna want to fight. Just get that ass on up.
Okay, so can you know, we always say people can be reformed. Can a child molester be reformed? Do they not deserve it?
Hell, motherfucker should be shot, kid. Hell no. Anybody that do anything to kids should be put up this wall.
All right, so I gotta ask, what is your definition? Like, okay, So do you think the 18-16 scenario? Do you think that motherfucker or that?
No, that's cool.
But he's still getting.
I don't think any.
But he's still getting the same.
I
He's
don't
still getting the
think
same
if
treatment.
it's consensual in any form that's necessarily rape.
Oh, for a long time it was. Well, they considered it to be.
I mean, and it still is today in some cases, but I don't. I just disagree with that theory.
I mean, I understand. I'm just saying. I mean, you 18, she's 16. Something happened. Hell, you didn't know. Shit, she told you she was 18 too.
Shit.
I mean,
I'll be honest with you.
Technically,
when I was 18, I was past 16, 17-year-old shit.
I mean, and I guess that's where I was going with. I guess technically, in that case, if my mother was, one of them, then technically the kid's dad could be downtown. But hey.
I mean, no, because my thing is this: like, I think at a certain age, we're all aware of what we're doing. Now, we might not make the right or the best decision, but we do what we were doing.
Right.
Now when we get to talking about 0 to 10 or 12 or something like that,
12, yeah. That's something different. I don't know. You talking about teenage to teenage. Yeah, but even teenage as hell. I know, shit was my freshman year. The girl I was in love with, she wasn't trying to deal with me. She was fucking around with a motherfucker that was 21, 22 years old. I was like, damn. Motherfucker had a Trans Am and everything. I could compete with that shit. I had a moped. Fucking moped and damn Trans Am that shit put together. Yeah, I was sucked.
Shit, I ain't have a moped. Shit, just walk on by. Shit.
Yeah. They used to do that shit all the time. All the time. I know y'all do that shit. Go with the motherfucker that. Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. Why would you go with the motherfucker that got everything and be unhappy to the motherfucker? But that motherfucker you don't want to give a chance to make your ass happy as hell. I don't understand.
Well, I wouldn't. That's my answer.
I think every situation is going to be different. Some women value money and their possessions more than the relationship. And then some people value their relationship and the love they have for that person over money. I think it's just really going to depend. Everybody got the same.
Well, I guess it's the ones I be fucking with. They be like, you ain't make $25 an hour.
No, I mean, no. It's a lot of people that are like that. It's a lot of people that are with people in general based off comfortability, and that's what they know.
Right.
So, I mean, I get it, but yeah. I ain't about to live in a cardboard box with you, but I ain't about to stay and be miserable either because I'm comfortable.
It's about the love, baby. I don't give a damn if it's cold outside. We love
that part. No, not
I
that
love
cardboard
going to
box.
the warm.
One of us gonna have to have enough money for at least a hotel room. But I ain't staying outside.
At the snooty box or something.
At the snooty box or something.
We gotta be in a cardboard box. Hey.
Hey, we
I love
happy
when
that
people's warm.
we have be in this box with you. See, we can move whenever we want. We don't even
You
need
know
to go.
what?
We can just go to the next bridge.
Women been taking care of men for generations. I'm sure at that
Men
point
have to.
we gonna have a room at the Snooty Fox, as y'all say.
But I heard a woman say she want to have a baby with this dude because he got good hair. She was young, of course. I think good because he got good hair. You want to have a baby?
Good hair or a damn ponytail. He got a ponytail.
He got good hair.
Shit. Might take out the her side of the family. Little boy and fucker.
Right. There's those genes strong.
Right.
Come on, had nappy in his mind. Nice man. Did y'all ever see that video with the lady when she was talking about her baby? Look at this ugly motherfucker. Did y'all see that video?
No, I seen it.
It was horrible, man. She was talking
Yeah,
about
it was years ago. That baby was a little funny looking though.
Well, I mean, come on.
It looked like you know how young people have kids with older like for real older men, not just few years. It looked like she had a baby with it, an older man. And
Girls have babies by ugly drug dealers all the time.
that baby was funny looking.
Yeah.
Well, a woman that had babies by, I see some fine ass women have babies by the ugliest drug dealer you ever saw. You say what?
I called it in before they noticed anybody to show up. Marty, turn your radio off. Or down.
Did y'all hear about the woman on the news who did y'all hear about the woman who Beyonce got killed in a hit and run? And they was asking her how she felt, and she was like, I can't believe he did died today on me. Like she was like mad at him or something. Like if I would have known.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one. I would have said
I would
yeah.
have had a wheel on him and some life insurance, and now my baby ain't gonna get there because it wasn't his. No way, it was his brother, baby. I was like,
Yeah.
And then she gonna tell the reporter, "Am I lying?"
Yeah.
Tell you on camera.
And then gonna give out her Instagram. I said this bitch, yeah.
60 seconds.
The sad part of that is though that's how people really think when death happens. She just actually said the shit.
Right.
Now I seen one a while back where the dude was like her boyfriend shot her in the head, but the glue in her hair was just that hard that it didn't kill her. They said the glue saved her life. So they were talking to the glue.
The glue in her hair?
The glue in her hair. The glue in her hair saved her life.
10 seconds.
That's a lot of damn glue.
Right.
So they talking.
Yeah, they ain't changed that shit in a minute.
So they were talking to the kid's father, like, man, he like, yeah, I was really scared. Shit, I thought she was dead. Leave me here with all these motherfucking kids. What kind of shit is that? And I mean, the kid looked at him like, ain't this a bitch? Leave you here. I thought I was gonna have to sit here and take care of all these motherfucking kids by myself. Boy, he was pissed. He had no fucking remorse. Not the fact she was dead. He was just like, shit, man, I'm not gonna take care of all these motherfucking kids.
Come on.
Fuck them kids.
Hell yeah. I think if she would have died, them kids would have went up for adoption.
You know?
Been staying at his sister's house or something.
All right, y'all. It's that time.
Hey, man.
Delightful, you got any last words?
Hold on, Delight, before you say something. What's up with the game, man? When you not bringing it back? What's happening?
Yeah, we're going to play next week, man.
Oh, okay.
We're going to play next week. I started to play this week, but we'll do it next week. I already got the clues sitting right in front of me. So, what we at? Delightful, last words.
Been entertaining. Till next time.
T, last words.
That.
Yes.
Being really, really nice.
So you go on some monkey business, man.
Molly.
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
You got last words, bro?
Nice show. I'll listen to the rest of it on the archive, and y'all have a good weekend. Peace out.
Hey, man, next week, man, call in a little earlier, man, so you can play the game, dog. I think you'll be good at this.
Okay, cool.
Good talking with y'all, and I'll be here next week.
All right, man, what you got, Doc?
I know what it is, man. SinCityRadioShow.org. Hit us up, Kazone.com. And to all the nice, intelligent, smart women of the world, I don't mean to offend, but I just feel a little passionate in the way that I think also. Fuck that.
All right, y'all. Next week, it'll be 12 years, y'all. 12 years next week. Been doing this show for 12 years. Next Wednesday. So y'all join us for that. We're going to have some videos lined up. It's going to be a fun show, so everybody make sure they listen next week. On that note, thank everybody for calling. Thank everybody for listening to us on the internet. Peace, love, and grease. God bless. Good night. That'll take us out, man. My shit just crashed.